How's it going, YouTube? It's me, the Cool Loser, and today I have the top 10 best apps this week, number 324.
Every day of the week, you know I'm a tech freak. I gon' get you like a nerd, like a geek. Well, what do you know? It's the Cool Loser for show, so let's do it to it.
You're probably thinking, what are all those colorful dots coming up in the background? There's gonna be 46 million turkeys that will be popping up. It's kind of funny wallpaper. You can touch and make it come out a lot more. But I just wanted to bring it since it's going to be Thanksgiving tomorrow. And there's a counter right there. Right now it's at 12,000, almost 13,000 turkeys. Alright, a little disclaimer. I'm getting sick and I might be sniffling and my voice will be a little off. But I'm going to power through it. And firstly, I'll start off with HomeUX. So what this is a replacement. Your apps are literally on the whole entire screen. You can see a little tab moving around. Now up here, if you scroll to the right, you can see you got all likes, top, and different favorites. Those are the ones that you can make. You could also scroll up and to get into each category, which is a folder. And if you want to set a new one, you choose a folder icon, which has a ton, and you can choose the background, and we'll add apps here. So let's just, just click some random ones. Press back. And then we press save up here. Oh yeah, we have to name it. Press save. So right here is the subscribe. Hold on to the apps and move them into another window here. So you have these apps and these apps. If you long hold on it, you can set shortcuts, remove page, go to the widgets, and here you have it. You can go try it out for yourself. Here next we have iGestures, which is iGest. You can see draw a gesture. You can go add. And you can go to the types and do a lock application, open web. You can see, you can read what's on here, but I like doing launching applications. So when you click on that, you want to go into what you want to set up here. Let's do the Google Drive. And the Google Drive, we're just going to do a D, just like that. And it makes you do it a couple times just in case you don't draw it perfect. You can do it here. You don't have to be in the lock screen every time. You can be like, all right, I want to launch it. There's no flashlight. Flashlight off. So you see, it works very good. Here's the floating button here, where it's always going to be around. You can see it's just hanging out there. Tap on that, and you get the gesture to really get in there. If you like it, go try it out for yourself. Next up, we have Button Savior. If you have buttons on your phone that do not work very well right now, we can click on this arrow, and we have invisible type buttons there. You can rearrange them and make them different colors. Go in here, you can see the look and feel. You can change the theme. We'll go to Sense, and we see the Sense comes out like that. There's your back button. There's your recent application. You could turn the screen off if you enable pressing the plus. You see there's a volume control there. There's the camera button. Go back. This is going to be very useful for people. Very easy to move around. Go back to Button Savior, button size, transparency, the trigger icons lock, and then there's advanced where you can enable persistent. It used to be for rooted users only, and now you can do it without being rooted. So if you like it, go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Cram. I have 64 gigabytes on my phone, but let's say you don't have enough memory and you don't want to delete your pictures. Well, you can just cram it, where it crams your pictures smaller. I crammed 5 images and I have 5.6 megabytes saved from those 5. So we're going to go to my photos, and I want to see the details, and this file is 3.4 megabytes at 12 megapixels, and you can see the resolution there. And I'm going to cram this one. You'll be selecting as much as you want, but you can see you'll be able to delete the original image, because why would you need it if you're already making this a smaller? Reduced by 69%. So now let's go into Cram It and look at it. Cram It is at same megapixels, same resolution at 1 megabyte. So yes, it actually works without losing any quality. I don't know how they do it. Why not try it out for yourself? Maybe you like it. You'll save yourself some space for sure. So go do it. Here we have material messaging. For this application, it's supposed to replace your text messaging app. I did a whole top 10 best messaging applications. Should be popping up here because maybe you don't like your messenger. Well, you can have it here where you can see this. If you swipe over to the right, you go back to the conversation list. But this also has pretty cool features. If you swipe to the left, you get to call the person. I'm not going to call them. And you go to the right, you can delete this message. Click on there, you can see the theming. You can theme it into a red theme. We can change it to, let's go green. There's the green look now. Animation, there's slide, cube, accordion, flick, rotate, do rotate. So let's click back on here. You see that? Swipe over, and that's the rotate. Stuff like that could make your texting experience a lot better. You see your notifications, you can change them all out here. Click on here to do a new message. You You can type in the phone number, type in the message there, or swipe over to the right to get to your contacts here that you can click into and be like, hey, I want to respond to her. This might be for you, but it's not for everybody. Here next we have voice changer. Now I'm going to do a voice recording here. Thank you for subscribing for the 5 years that I've been making videos. It was November 15th. And now we have a whole bunch of choices here that we can change our voices. Watch this helium version.
Thank you for subscribing for the 5 years that I've...
Thank you for subscribing for the 5 years.
In the cave.
Thank you for subscribing to the Raps Listening at Home as a woman.
I want to do an alien one watch. Home. Home. E.T. phone. Home.
Home. Home. E.T. phone. Home. E.T. phone. Home. And they'll come. Come. Home. Home.
I've seen E.T. movie probably like 30 times in my lifetime. Sharing this to your friends, save the recording. You also got more create image with the sound, set as phone ringtone and notification. I've reviewed it around 2 years ago, and I'm bringing some old ones back because they're worthy still today. So if you like it, go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Black Friday Slick Deals. In this application you will see in 1 day, 5 hours and 51 minutes and 16 seconds is when Black Friday will start. This will mentally and physically prepare you for what's gonna be coming out. You go in here, you can see top related Black Friday deals. Instead of just going in and not knowing what you're gonna want, find it on here. You can go into your categories if you want to choose it. You can discuss with your stuff, choose the stores you want to see deals coming from. There's a lot on here. Great deals for yourself, for gifts, Christmas, whatever. Definitely give this one a try since it's going to happen tomorrow. You get a full day, and sometimes they go for 4 days until Cyber Monday. So this application is going to be very useful for the next 3-4 days. So go try it out for yourself. Of course, the next time for the next year. Now here next we have AnTuTu Benchmark. Now this is an application that's been around for a while, but I had to bring it because I want to test all my devices that I have. You can see my benchmark test for this Nexus 6P at 60,849. Go into the rankings and you'll see exactly where it stands between the rest of the guys. Below are the list of what other devices would normally hit. That's like the average, I guess you would say. So all you have to do is just press test again, and it's going to run into an information process here. It does take around 3 to 4 minutes for this whole entire thing to finish up. Testing the graphics, you know, calculating every movement, every detail, and the way it performs. That's what it's calculating. It's going to rate you. We are at 60,000. It can vary. You can see here, scored at almost 70,000 running on a custom ROM. I'm telling you right now that the S6 is still better in terms of specs. That doesn't matter to me. What does matter is how more functional this phone is for me, because specs do not mean everything. And last but not least, we have calendar widget, and it's right here on the right side. It's been a while since I brought some useful widgets here. I know there's lots of calendar apps that come with your phone, but maybe you want to take a look at it this way. You want a see-through one. You can change the colors. You can see you got your labels right here of what's coming up. You can tap on the dates as well, and it'll bring up your actual calendar. So, you know, there's the 11, and it brings up the 11th day, so it integrates with what you're having. It's a good one. If you tap up here in the settings, you can see you can change the appearance. It just looks really cool. It's elegant. I like these type of see-through black themes, especially on an AMOLED screen. That's my thing. So there you guys have it. These are the top 10 best apps this week, brought to you by me, the Cool Loser. I'm actually surprised that I'm not feeling as bad as I was feeling 2 hours ago. Thank you, Cold, for holding off for this video. But yeah, that's it for me. Here's the 46 million. Let's set the wallpaper. You can see it's starting to get full with 46 million and counting. Thank you for joining. Happy Thanksgiving. Almost at my 100,000 subscribers. I can't wait till I get there. So I will see you guys next time. Later.